Hey everybody, I'm Adam Mitchell with Northwest Indiana Mixtape. This here is Kyle. It's from Real Friends. Just tell us a little bit about yourself, Kyle.
Well, my name's Kyle. I'm 24 years old and live in the south suburbs of Chicago, and I play bass in Real Friends.
So, how did you get started in Real Friends?
I've always played in bands, since I was in high school and stuff, and just met some guys from playing in different bands, and then we got together and just kind of started Real Friends. And there's not any big epic story, I guess. Just kind of that's how it rolled out.
For sure. So, how long have you guys been together exactly? Like, what would you say the inception of the band was?
We've technically been together since the kind of later winter of 2010. But we've gone through a lot of changes as a band as far as like style goes, especially, and just kind of our whole outlook on everything.
Yeah, that makes sense. So 3 years and you're about to start a national tour here. How's that make you feel?
Yeah. Awesome. I mean, we've been touring full time since April, and it's been really cool. I mean, when we started the band, we didn't ever expect to really tour at all. Just play some shows here and there, and it's gone past our expectations totally.
Yeah. I saw you on the back of a AP magazine. How did you guys get that?
Yeah. We actually have a really good friendship with Glamour Kills Clothing, which is a great clothing company. They're based out of New York, and they've been around for a while now, I think since like 2005 or 2006, and they're just really cool dudes, and they sponsor us, they give us clothes to wear and all that stuff, and just kind of like cross promotion type stuff, and they're a really cool company, and they had the ad on the back, and they wanted to put us on there because we were wearing their shirts, and so it was really cool, and it was just definitely an honor to be on the back of a magazine cover that I grew up reading. So
yeah, same here with growing up reading that. So
yeah, for sure, man.
Writing, you guys have a very unique style, and it's like you said, it's changed recently, but not recently. But how do you guys write?
Like musically, or?
Yeah, like does somebody like come to the table like I have this idea, or do you guys have jam sessions? What do you guys do there?
We actually there's like two or three of us that'll get together and start writing a song together, more so like more guitar based. That kind of all starts from there, and then we add drums. Like we actually demo all of our stuff out like on GarageBand while we're writing.
Nice.
And then we kind of bring it to the table to practice as a full done song, and then kind of spice it up from there. But yeah, when we kind of do that, we're starting to more so expand lately, though. Kind of sometimes have all members there while writing the song musically and stuff. So, but yeah, so it's just kind of definitely more of a computer start, I guess, we do with like the digital like drums and stuff. It's just a lot more clearer to hear and easier setting to be in, because we just kind of sit in my basement and do the songs instead of standing there with your guitar at band practice playing the same songs over and over and over and trying to get something. It's just a lot more I think just a lot more kind of easygoing.
Yeah. From what I understand, previously it's been just you writing lyrics, correct?
The majority of them, yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
How does it feel having somebody else represent your lyrics? Like,
it's fine with me because I can't sing, so. So that kind of works. I don't know. I've been in some other bands in the past, and it's kind of always been that way with me. I've always been a writer, like of lyrics and whatever, like even poems and stuff like that. And I don't know. I just kind of always had a niche for it, and I mean, like, I don't mind it at all. Like, it's kind of cool because when I hear something that I wrote being sung, it's kind of like totally getting that emotion out in a way, So it's cool to hear someone like Dan, our singer, that I would consider a pretty good singer, singing something I wrote. It's pretty cool.
So, what was your first influence, would you say, musically?
Well, when I was like 14, I sang in a band, and I just said I couldn't sing, and that was the truth back then too. So, yeah, no, I remember actually the band Thursday was the first band that I kind of took influence from. I remember seeing their singer Jeff, when I was like 14, like he sang and he had so much energy and stuff, and that's kind of who I wanted to be when I was like 14 years old. And it was just something about it, that just always hooked me into wanting to do music, and then, grew from there. After that I picked up bass and started playing that, and kind of all the lyrical part just always stuck with me. So, but yeah, I would say like Thursday and like Taking Back Sunday, like a lot of bands from like 2002 were like a huge influence on me for wanting to really do this, and like for real and have a passion about it.
Yeah. So, but as a band then, that's personal. Is there like a major person that you guys listen to maybe when you're traveling?
Honestly, we all listen to so many different kinds of music, which actually benefits us a lot because we're able to pull from so many influences. I mean, like me, for example, like I listen to a lot of like emo music, a lot of like Midwestern emo music, like American Football and Owen and The Promise Ring and stuff like that, kind of Jimmy Eat World, like kind of a little bit older of stuff. And then, there's some of us that listen to really heavy stuff. That's not really what I listen to, but, the other guys will listen to a lot of heavier stuff. And then, we do have place in all of our hearts for like older pop punk stuff as well, like New Found Glory, Brand New, Starting Line, all that.
Nice. So you guys have a tour coming up, and congratulations on it, first of all.
Oh, thanks.
So how many? That's going to span 2 months, correct?
The tour?
Yeah.
The full U.S. tour we're about to do, I think, is like just shy of like a month and a half.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, you guys. It seems like you guys got really big really quick. Like, how was that going for you?
It's cool. I mean, I wouldn't use the word big, but definitely growing. I think it's been cool to see our band grow. I think sometimes it's different when you're on the inside, looking out. I think, a lot of people are looking at it differently than us because, we still do everything the exact same way we've always done it, and it just seems to work in a way, I guess. But it's really cool to be able to tour full time and do this and, just have so much focus on it and perfect it, just kind of perfect the art that we're trying to get to. So it's really great. We're very fortunate.
Yeah. Like, from the outside, a couple of websites I follow, you guys would come up on there repeatedly, like Tumblr in specific, next to like big name bands. Like, how do you think your fans found you?
I think we're really driven by internet marketing. Till this day, even the only real marketing we've ever really had. You mentioned like AP Magazine. I think that was the first time we ever had like kind of a marketing way of like being printed on anything. It was always just internet and word of mouth, which I think is the best way because kids live on their phones now. Everyone lives on their phone. Everyone's always on Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that. And we kind of noticed that when we started the band and kind of tried to engage as much as we can with that. And it's really worked out for us, and I think it's great. It's like the internet is in 2013 is the band's best tool that they could use, and we every day we try to use it as much as we can and in smart ways. So
nice. So one more question, and then we'll get to the fan questions.
Sure.
For the what do you call it? For that you just released 7 songs. Would you call that an album, or are you guys working on what you would release, like a full-length album?
That would be considered an EP.
Okay.
So we are writing, though, for a release in the future right now because we've had some downtime from tour. So, yeah, we're definitely writing for, possibly a full-length. So.
Okay, because the talk on the internet broadband is both ways, EP and an album, so just want to clear that up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely I would consider it an EP.
Okay, so you have some crazy fans. I took the liberty of taking out all the people that wanted to date you, and came up with 3 questions here.
Sure.
Crystal Comazar, I hope I said that name right, is she asked if you guys were kitchen utensils, which would you be and why?
A spork.
A spork.
Because I don't know why. You can use them for multiple things, a fork and a spoon. So I always wanted a spork that was like aluminum or metal or whatever silverware is made out of, you know?
Like a camping spork.
Yeah, exactly. so yeah, I would say spork. We'll leave it at that.
Okay. Steve Morris wanted to know about your sound, and specifically, why did you guys change it from your earlier sound to now it's kind of a little bit darker almost?
Well, you know, our very first EP we have, it's called This Is Honesty, and it was kind of more of an aggressive kind of pop rock sound, and I don't know, it was kind of almost forced, I guess. You know, we kind of started writing, and that's what came out at first, and then I think after we released it, like shortly after we released it, we kind of realized that that's not what we wanted to do. So we finally started writing what we wanted to write, and it just came out a little different, I guess, and that was just, you know, we had kind of remember we had a meeting one time and kind of talked, and we were kind of like, hey, you know what, we want to do what we want to do, and that's what the band is today. You know, the sound is exactly how we want it to be, and it keeps growing and progressing, and yeah, so, I mean, it's just kind of a product of doing exactly what you want to do and really digging for a sound that you want and not what everyone else wants to hear, so.
Nice. And the final question is from Evie Lovin, and she wanted to know, and I'm wondering myself too, are you guys ever going to be back playing small shows like around Crown Point like you used to?
Yeah, I mean, like, hopefully, I mean, it's really tough for us to play in areas like that right now because we try to limit ourselves with that being so close to the Chicago area. We kind of limit ourselves to how the amount that we play over there, you know, just so when we do, it's very special. But Northwest Indiana was always a really good area to us to play, and it's like I really hope we can play there again. I know just right now with our touring schedule, it's just very tough, but I'm sure we'll be back there, you know, sooner than later. So
great. Okay. Well, for Northwest Indiana Mixtape, I'm Adam Mitchell. This has been Kyle. Just see you guys later.